Uh-oh. Oh, wow. What a interesting way of doing the waterfall. They're all... Hey, it's Bray here, MTBMOR, and I just got back from another session of suspension testing. I just got a new Zeb fork, I threw it on my bike, and I rode it with the way the shop set it up. I liked it. It was some flow trails. And then I went, well, let's try some chunk. And I've been trying to video my suspension and watch it move at Aliso Woods, because I know there's some small chunk there and I can do laps and laps and laps. So I've gone out several times videoing my suspension. And today when I got back, I went, whoa, I have more PRs. So, not trying, I got PRs. I'm stoked on it. I've made a few changes, actually a lot of changes along the way. Now, when you set up your suspension, everyone says start with sag. And that created a question for me. Do you set your sag with 0 low speed compression, or you set it with what you're gonna run? I set it with no low speed compression because I figured that's what's going to work best. So I hope you like it. Leave me ideas in your comments. Thank you all my Facebook friends for giving me ideas and help. And I'll continue to tweak my suspension. The fork will continue to break in and hopefully things will get even better. So I hope you like it. MTBMOR. And today I start on 5 Oaks. Here is a view of the fork and what's happening. And my rigged mount fails again. The bang or rattle that you hear is the camera bouncing off the frame. This GoPro is incredible. Woo! A little bit of a pogo there off that drop. This is day 3 of me using the GoPro to try to make adjustments and see what's happening with my fork. Yeah, sick. Even with the suspension not dialed, this run is right up there with my PRs. Doesn't look fast, but somehow it works for me. There's the travel, about 1 centimeter from using all of it, and I had a big pogo on maybe a 2.5–3 foot drop, so we'll have to slow down the rebound on that. Hopefully the camera caught it. Alright, here we go, Lynx. Lynx is always a little rough. I got popped on 5 Oaks, so I slowed down the rebound a couple clicks. Let's see how it does. Okay, so here's a view of the fork. I got popped on 5 Oaks. I slowed down the rebound a couple clicks. Let's see how it does. Well, that pop didn't tell me much. I missed it. Feels good in the turns.
On these turns, it looks like the shock is riding pretty high in the travel, which I like.
Oh, just me. Good thing I had this downhill casing in the rear, I can hear it. The rear axle cable is still there. That second lane was way better than the first.
On these bumps, we're making sure it's not backing up. It looks pretty good.
Still rough, but not nearly as rough as it was before.
Here comes one medium hit. Let's see how it goes.
Still haven't figured out this bottom part yet. That was about the best I've hit it.
This run wasn't my PR, not too close. But on the day prior, I did get my PR with this run. A little faster.
And the camera stayed. First time on Lynx. Now was it recording? Fingers crossed. Should give us some good information. All right, here we go. We're gonna go down stair steps. It's been a while since I've done this. I got a camera on the fork. Hopefully it stays there. It's only stayed once. I slowed down my suspension after getting popped on 5 Oaks. So let's see how it goes. It's a little bumpy there and it's all dirt so far. Whew. Oh, here we go. A little bit of Rockshox. So far, so good. Can't look down, see the camera's still there. All right. Ooh. A little chunky there. There we go. Here's the waterfall. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. What a interesting way of doing the waterfall. But it all kind of worked out. Still there. All right. There we go. Here's the waterfall. Uh-oh. Oh wow, what an interesting way of doing the waterfall. It all kind of worked out. Definitely not fast. Great way to work the suspension. Oh. All right. Oh, didn't sound good to the rear wheel. Good thing I have a downhill sidewall. Great way to work the suspension. All right. Didn't sound good to the rear wheel. I have a downhill sidewall. been a while. Sick trail. About how I remember it. I remember riding it a lot better. So hey, when you learn a trail, you start to anticipate, take better lines. Sick trail. About how I remember it. I remember riding it a lot better. Okay. Yeah, that's fun. Woohoo! Stairsteps. So, after all that, what have I learned? First, I should have just gone to the Rockshox website and entered my data and gotten settings from them to start and ridden my fork about a dozen times, because it did get softer and move faster as it broke in. So that was the first thing I learned. The second thing I learned was this was a blast. I had a fun time looking at the footage, trying to figure out how to mount my camera. So it was fun. So the most important, that was it. It was fun. As some of you might have noticed, I did throw the Shock Whiz on there after I went through this process, and the Shock Whiz liked what I had done. It did say add a token, and so I've done that, but I don't know exactly. I still think it needs some fine tuning. Right now I'm nursing my hand, so I can't really go back to Lynx and really rattle through that in Stairsteps, but I'll get there. So I like my fork setup the way it is right now. I'm very pleased. I did get a bunch of PRs. I attribute those more to the fact that the new fork is longer, so it feels slacker, and it feels more comfortable, and the stuff that kind of makes you slow down a little bit when you really don't need to. The fork does all the work. So hit like, hit subscribe, leave me comments, yell more! Mountain bike more. Ride more. Subscribe. Laugh more.
Like, crash more, comment.
Crash more. Comment.